Okay, got a little bit of a problem in that, not my eye, in that, use my phone for recording, it's full, went to the house, turned on the computer to copy the files onto there to free up the space, gonna take an hour and 20 minutes to copy. On my computer it takes like 30 seconds. So I'm using a Sony tablet for this recording at the moment, and I've no idea what it's going to be like. I think the quality is not very. I don't think it's anywhere near as good. So apologies for that. Okay, so I haven't yet scrubbed off this third stripper layer. I'm about to do that in a moment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture it on the camera because I haven't got a case for this. I don't think I've got any way of having this set up to be able to actually capture it while I do it, so it may have to just be a before and after. Okay, so I have managed to prop it, but there's a good chance it could fall over, smash, break, and I'm going to lose everything I'm doing. But sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Right, okay, so I've just got me steel wall ready. I'm just going to cut up a couple of bits. I know I'm off camera at the moment. But I've still got, I've got plenty of wool. Might not have enough stripper, but if we haven't, I'd rather not go to using a different type of stripper. I'll go with the sanding if I have to. Okay, so time then to see if we have achieved our goal. Right, come on off. It is a bit. I say it is a bit, it is loads. Look at that, it's fucking filthy. It is coming off. I have still got a bit more stripper if I have to go again, then I have to go again. Having said that, the F1's on today, practice sessions, and I want to watch that. So I will be taking a break when that comes on. Also, I've been in here quite a while today. I've not spent a lot of time with the dogs today. They were just barking at me because I went to let them out as I went upstairs, and they were barking at me. But it's definitely coming off. I just need it to come off more. Let's see if I can split this up a little bit. But make sure, if you're going to do anything like this, please make sure you wear a mask. Because this stuff, you do not want to be breathing this stuff in. Just being a little bit stubborn. Now, if it didn't clog up so quickly, I'd be tempted to actually sort of press it on with my orbital sander and just give it a good go with that, but because it clogs up so quickly, I don't think it'd be any use doing that. Oh. I'm thinking, you know, interestingly, I thought it'd only need 1 or 2 stripper coats. I think it's going to need another one. I mean, it's almost there. Quite a time-consuming process, this. I must admit though, even though I'm nowhere near done, it looks better. Like I said, it is actually some really nice wood. It's just a shame that the wrong stuff was put on it. Really what I should have done is just focused on one bit and stuck with it, but this edge is being a bit of a bitch. Split up and rebunched. I'm guessing that even though it looked like quite a thin layer, I'm guessing it was actually very thick. Come on, you're coming off. Lovely. Oh. Do some nieces and nephews to help with this, I reckon. Oh well. I doubt my nieces and nephews would be interested in doing this kind of stuff. I'll have to get another piece of wool. Oh. Annoyingly, I can see some streaks here of where the stripper has worked quite well, where it was globbed quite a lot. If it makes a difference which way you hold this. Oh. I'm getting numb hands now. Ugh. It is interesting, it comes off so easily in some areas, then other areas not so much. Oh. Harder work than I was expecting. Much harder. I'm glad I started it today though, because at least, hopefully by the end of today, I can at least have it all stripped down. Oh, when the trousers start disintegrating, we know why. Because I've just pulled them up. I really was hoping this particular application would have totally cleaned it off. It's close, but not close enough. I wonder. Oh. Right. Let's just quickly try something. Oh. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, battery's not charging. Why not? Oh, it's draining faster than it can charge. Oh well. Right, okay, it's been a little while since I stopped the recording because it was using up too much power. It's getting cold now. Okay, so basically what I've ended up doing with the table is, so I'll show you while I talk. I realised that there was way too much. Come on, focus, you shit, piece of shit. Camera on this is really shit. Yeah, I noticed there was way too much of the old stuff on the edges, so I ended up getting a metal scraper and very gently basically going over the whole of the table. And to be honest, I'm glad that I did, because the amount of stuff that I got off was unreal. Since then, I've actually given it another 2. Yeah, I've given it another 2 goes with the stripper, and I'm now pretty much out of steel wool. Now that's the last piece of steel wool that I had. If I show this, I obviously applied the stripper, fucked up my wire wool getting it off, and then I went over it again with my last piece, and that's as dirty as it got. So I don't think I'm going to get much better than that. I'm out of the stripper and I'm out of the wire wool. So what I want to do now is to sand down the table, but this camera's so shit I'm not keen on using it, and the fucking computer is still trying to download trying to copy the files off my phone. So I'm ready to do stuff, I want to do stuff, but I haven't got the fucking camera equipment to fucking do it. I mean, I could just give it a go with this. I might do that actually, because I want to get this sanded, because I want to get it sanded so that I can sort of come and clean it a little later on today, because I haven't spent any time with the dogs and I need to. So I'm going to try and record this while I'm sanding it, and if the quality's shit, I do apologise. Okay, I'm ready. Now, as I said, I've no idea how it's going to look on the camera. It's going to be dark in here as well, actually. But let's crack on and see how we do. I'm pretty sure this is just fucking sticking. Right. Will admit, not overly impressed with that. But that would suggest that there's still quite a bit of finish on the table. So what I'm actually going to try is a coarser sanding sheet. That was a 120. I've got a 180 as well, but I'm saving that. This is an 80, which is a lot more coarse, but may just help with taking the layer off. But yeah, I'm not. Maybe it's just because there's still a bit of lacquer on there. Maybe it's still a bit sort of dampish. I need to see if I can get this little star out. I've got the star out, but look at that. Proper clogging up the paper. Must admit, I don't know the best way to declog the sandpaper. Now I must admit, it's a good job I didn't go for sanding from the beginning. If I hadn't have done the stripping, holy shit, I'd have got through sanding discs in seconds. I was trying to clean this off a little bit, and I've only done 1.5 panels. I can see I'm going to end up having to come back to this a little later on today. this is fucking sand in it. I don't know if it's because it's clogged or what. Hang on, look at sanding. Oh, I've got sanding sheet. That's 180, I want 180. I've got a lot of fine sanding. Let's give the 180 a try. Not that one, that's fucking dirty. I just feel like I'm using a lot of energy with that and not getting. I should be visibly, easily be able to see where I'm sanding. Now this plank, yeah. This plank, no. And I think it's because the sanding sheet's clogged up. That's clogging up quickly as well. And it's possible that it's because it's so cold in here. It's making it a little awkward for the sander if the wood hasn't sort of fully dried. I really was hoping not have to do this bit by hand. Well, what I'm hoping now is that I can go over it by hand here and then bollocks. Hopefully go over it with that again. It sanded the first panel lovely. Trying to work out if that's still the old varnish that's coming up. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because there was a lot on there. Now I have got a proper sanding pad. I should have put these on, but before I know I wasn't going to be able to keep it on for very long with the amount of stuff that's coming off. thing is, because that panel has been done quite nicely, the rest of them need doing to the same level. Hopefully that's what this is going to allow me to do. I will try and clean that pad off in a minute. Ow. Now we're seeing how clogged up that sanding pad got. If I'd have known that yesterday, I'd have picked up some more of the round sanding pads yesterday when I was at B&Q. But I'm not going back to B&Q today because the fucking roads are flooded. And it took me 2.5 hours to get out of the village, the town, and 3 hours in total to get back here. But normally it's about a 10-minute drive, all because the roads were flooded. But what I could do is cut these into a circle. I've got plenty of sanding pads. Now they might not all be hook and loop. Right, well, let's see if we get on any better with that now. Although that's what I want to. Let's try and clean it. I don't know what the best way of cleaning it is going to be. Well, that's not worked. I must admit, this is something that I should probably Google and find out, because it would be very handy to know. Ow. I'm pulling the fucking sheet apart now. Pain in the backside, this. Now, I knew, I should have known, that this was never going to be as easy as I thought it would be. Right, let's see if we can get a bit of sanding done. wonder I thought it wasn't sanding much. Look at that fucker. I mean, that it could suggest that I'd be better off getting some more stripper, or perhaps seeing as I've given this a bit of a sanding, use the stripper for wax. Because interestingly, I mean, feeling this doesn't feel like the varnish that I've used. It does feel more waxy. I mean, that in itself just feels, it does feel like wax rather than a varnish. I mean, the thing is, I took a gamble, not a gamble, but it was an educated gamble with the stripper that I used, because you can use it on most things. The other one I've got is specifically for wax, so it might make more sense to. You might not be able to see what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to peel as much of this shit off as I can. But yeah, it might make sense to sort of give it a break for today, or at least for some time today, and then, seeing as it's had a bit of a sanding, perhaps like come back at it with a bit of the wax stripper, in the hope that it might help take it off. Because I mean, I can see over there, that corner and that panel all nicely sanded, the rest of it not as much, and it's simply because the sanding pad is clogging up and pissing me off, really. The thing is, it's not like it's clogging up with wood. It's clogging up with whatever the finish is that's on there, or maybe the residue of the stripper. I'm going to keep going a little bit though, see if that little bit of a clean off may have helped. If I can get my sanding pad on properly. I'm thinking about it, we'll just check. Well, that's nowhere near full. Well, I think it's definitely a clogging problem. And that's annoying. Right, I'm going to see what the time is and see if it's ready for F1, and I'm going to have a rethink about this. I think because, unfortunately, this is not quite working right.